The Hurt Line, right now.
This is Southern New England's trusted news source, ABC 6 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, I'm Tara Lenazak. Thank you for watching your news at noon. We start with developing news. Cranston City Councilor Matt Riley is set to resign. Now, Mayor Ken Hopkins says his office worked with Riley on his resignation letter this morning. Hopkins added in a statement that he believes Riley made the right decision to step down and focus on his health and family. A special election will be organized to replace Riley. And firefighters in Charlotte are fighting a massive fire at a building that was under construction. Now, there's no information yet on if anyone was hurt, but we'll continue to follow this story and bring you updates throughout the day. And let's get a look outside for you at 12 o'clock. Taking a look outside, it is deceiving. Let me warn you all. However, it is beautiful outside though, Skylar, but it's chilly.
Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful outside, but you know, it is a little chilly, especially if you're in the shade.
Oh my goodness,
So
I was in the shade earlier, frigid.
Yeah, so it was pretty nice in the sun, but it's a little crisp outside. So we are, looking at.
Oh, there it is. Lavender haze.
Do you see my references? All right, actually, let's go into our headlines. All right, let's shake off this cold, all right? We're going to be getting much warmer as we head into the rest of the week. It gets better, I promise. But when we get into the weekend, we do have a little rain headed our way, maybe some midnight rain perhaps. And then Sunday, of course, will be gorgeous as this front and everything moves on out of here. So temperatures right now, we're sitting in the 50s. We're not going to warm up too much from here. A couple of degrees maybe, a few of us getting maybe a little bit warmer than this, but really just a couple degrees from here. So as we move into the temperature cast, as we get into later on in the afternoon, again, like I said, not warming up entirely too much. So most of us will be in the upper 50s today, a few 60s around the area. But other than that, yeah, it's just what it is for today. But tomorrow will be a little bit better. So we are cool today, but good thing we got the sunshine. So that's nice. Winds out of the north about 5 to 15 miles an hour. I'm going to have your full forecast, your 7-day, and everything you need to know about the rain moving in here in just a moment.
You know, Skylar, I started seeing red when you brought out more of the Taylor Swift references.
You did not see red. You know you like this because this is different and it's fun.
But I will let you have it. We just have one more day to go, and cheers to all the Swifties. It will be fine. I'll get through it. All right, Skylar, thank you. We'll check back in with you in a bit. Happening now, Good Burger is back on the menu. Filming of the sequel to the hit 1997 classic Good Burger, it's underway right here in the Ocean State. Cast and crew have been on set in North Providence filming parts of Good Burger 2. ABC 6 News reporter Yanni Tregellis checked out the scene this morning and spoke to some fans excited for the sequel more than 25 years later.
Lights, camera, action.
Be a big thing. It's something exciting, you know, it's something different.
Filming of Good Burger 2 is underway in North Providence at the site of an old Friendly's on Mineral Spring Ave.
Right where I live. I'm so excited.
North Providence natives are feeling the excitement, getting to see the production firsthand of the sequel to the 1997 classic that starred Kenan Thompson and Kel Mitchell.
I've been obsessed with this movie and I've been waiting for Good Burger 2 forever.
It's good. It's going to be a real big thing. You know, I think a lot of people are going to enjoy watching the new one.
The filming catching the attention of almost everyone driving on Mineral Spring Ave Thursday morning, hoping to catch a glimpse of the actors and grabbing some photos of the complete makeover of the site of the Good Burger 2 restaurant they'll soon see on the big screen.
Excitement. It is new people coming to the area.
For Deep Tanus, who owns the gas station next door, he's been able to get an even closer look at the movie than most.
I have a chance to meet a couple of them by coincidence, but they're very kind.
The buzz over Good Burger 2 has both attracted original fans of the classic, as well as a whole new audience, like Deep.
I never watched it before because I grew up in Middle East, in Lebanon, and we don't have that show. But everybody, I have to watch it to see what's coming up in the second one.
Either way, everyone is looking forward to watching Good Burger 2 when it comes out.
I think it might be better. I think it might be better. Seeing how that, you know, in the first one, they discovered Ed's sauce. So that's a big thing. That's what, you know, got them really jumping near the end.
Yanni, thank you for that. New on your news at noon, Attleboro police arrested a woman accused of stabbing her boyfriend this morning. Police were sent to Oakdale Street in the city around 3 a.m. after a man walked into the station with multiple stab wounds. Police say the victim was taken to Rhode Island Hospital and is expected to be okay. And the girlfriend turned herself into police this morning and was arrested. Neither of the people involved are being identified right now. And now an ABC 6 follow-up. The full House and Senate are set to vote today on a bill that will expand taxpayer-funded abortion coverage in Rhode Island. Governor Dan McKee is expected to sign it if it does pass. Now, it faced its biggest test getting out of the Senate Judiciary Committee, but passed narrowly 7-6. It would grant abortion access for all Rhode Island state employees and women on Medicare. In a new development in the Jack Teixeira case, the Massachusetts Air National Guardsman Jack Teixeira was allegedly caught improperly handling military secrets on 3 occasions by superiors prior to his arrest in Dayton. That's according to new court documents. ABC's M. Wynn has the latest from Washington.
The Air National Guardsman charged with leaking classified intelligence was warned repeatedly by superiors about his handling of military secrets, yet was allowed continued access according to new court filings by prosecutors. While the Justice Department argues 21-year-old Jack Teixeira's willful disregard of his obligations, the incidents listed are raising new questions about Air Force management.
It was troubling on many levels.
In September 2022, one memo states Air Force officials caught Teixeira taking notes on classified information and that he put a note into his pocket before he was told by superiors not to take notes in any form. In October, a second memo reported that Teixeira attended a meeting and asked very specific questions to which he was instructed to again cease and desist and focus on his job. That memo also mentioned that Teixeira was potentially ignoring the cease and desist order. And in February, a third memo states a superior found Teixeira viewing intelligence unrelated to his primary duty. It's unclear if the Air Force ever disciplined Teixeira or rescinded his security clearance. Congressman Michael McCall speaking on CNN.
After the warnings, he should have been taken off that job.
Prosecutors also say it's clear the dissemination of classified national defense information was even more widespread than previously known.
There's not a lot of good reasons why one would do that, other than breaking the law and potentially committing espionage.
Teixeira has yet to enter a plea. He's due back in court tomorrow, where a judge will decide whether he'll remain in custody pending trial. M. Wynn, ABC News, Washington.
Listen up, Swifties. All right, Taylor Swift, she isn't coming to Gillette until tomorrow, but you can start gearing up today. Now, today from 10 to 7, the Eras Tour merchandise will be on sale from the official trailer at Gillette. You can find the bus filled with gear in Lot 3B on the east side of Gillette, and lots P1 and P2, they're going to be open for parking. You need to use a card or your phone to pay. No cash will be taken. And it's all on a first-come, first-served basis. And we have news that people have been out there since 2:45 this morning. So get out there while you can, Swifties, if you want that merch. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, the latest on protests and backlash in New York as officials are trying to figure out a plan to house the influx of migrants.
About your accident. We know the amount seems low, but this is what your case is worth. Just click here. You called a lawyer. The law office is D'Oliveira and Associates.
Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt line right now.
You weren't gonna click that, were you?
Salonpas Lidocaine Flex, a super thin, flexible patch with maximum OTC strength lidocaine that contours to the body to relieve pain right where it hurts. And did we mention it really, really sticks? Salonpas, it's good medicine.
You just turned this thing into a competition.
Idol's grand finale is live with a star-studded lineup of performances. Iam, Megan, Colin.
We crowned your next American Idol.
Grand finale live Sunday on ABC.
Car wreck? Call anytime, 24/7. Car wrecks don't just happen between 9 and 5, and serious injuries don't take a day off. At the Bataro Law Firm, neither do we. If you've been injured, you can call us right now. Nights, weekends, holidays, don't put it off till Monday. Don't even wait till morning. Call or text anytime 24/7 and get help in seconds. A serious injury needs a fast response. 7's the way to go. Call Mike Pitaro. Call or text 777-7777.
To pre-rinse dishes because my old detergent didn't actually get them clean. But new Cascade Platinum Plus has me doing dishes differently.
With double the Dawn grease-fighting power and double the scrubbing power, so you can load this and get this. New Cascade Platinum Plus. Dare to dish differently.
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser powers through tough messes, so it makes it look like I spent hours cleaning. And you know I didn't.
It makes my running shoe look like new. It's amazing.
It's so good. Makes it look like I have magical powers.
Magic Eraser and sheets make cleaning look easy.
When you're seriously injured in an accident, the insurance company is playing to win. They're trying to keep the money you are owed. Protect your future. Tell them you mean business. Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt Line right now.
12:10 now to national headlines. In New York City, plans were announced to house migrants in gyms at up to 20 public schools. This as more than 4,200 migrants arrived in the last week. The announcement has been met with protest. ABC's Stephanie Ramos is tracking that story.
This morning, New York City officials say the city is at a breaking point as it scrambles to house hundreds of asylum seekers arriving daily.
Safety first!
A plan to potentially convert up to 20 standalone public school gyms into short-term emergency shelters facing fierce criticism.
I want my kids to be safe.
For days, parents and students demonstrating outside this New York City school, one of 6 sites in Brooklyn apparently under consideration.
It breaks my heart that we don't have the facilities to house them, but this is not a viable option.
Nearly a week after the end of Title 42, cities across the U.S. preparing for a wave of migrants. In Chicago, asylum seekers being housed in local churches due to the lack of room at shelters and police stations. More than 4,200 arriving in New York City last week alone. And officials say they are out of space at more than 150 emergency shelters, and nearly half of all hotel rooms are already housing migrants. Officials say that using public school gyms is a last resort, but they cannot have families sleeping on the streets.
Rough waters were no match for a band of rescuers off Virginia Beach last weekend. 8 lifeguards, 3 rescue swimmers, a fireboat, and a jet ski all responded to an emergency call about 3 people drowning in the ocean, including a child. All 3 were pulled to safety on boards and boats, thankfully. And Virginia Beach Fire says there was just 1 minor injury to a lifeguard, but everyone else was unharmed. And on Mother's Day, social media influencer Zachary, known as MD Motivator, surprised Detroit traffic controller Lenita Edge with Tigers tickets and $500. He picked her because he says she was going above and beyond while working. Now, little did Zachary know, Edge just lost her husband and is raising 2 kids alone. So we upped the ante and started a GoFundMe. Now this week, the Tigers and Zachary surprised Edge with Little Caesars Pizza for a year, a spa day, and a signed jersey, and $50,000 was raised by fans around the world. It's a sweet story right there. And now to a focus on your health. A new report finds depression is more widespread than ever in the U.S. 1 in 6 adults say they are depressed or receiving treatment for depression. Now that's a 7% increase from 2015. As far as age groups, younger adults reported the highest rates of depression at 25%. Now, ways to improve your mental well-being: spend time in nature, connect with others, be present, and physically active are just some ways to try to help. And if you are really struggling with your mental health, the 988 hotline is there for you, completely confidential. And still to come on ABC 6 News at noon, Skylar, she's coming back with a look at your full 7-day forecast and TaylorCast. We'll be back after this.
With so much at stake, more Americans turn to ABC's World News Tonight with David Muir, America's #1 newscast across all of television.
And ABC 6 News with Tiffany Murphy and John DeLuca, Southern New England's trusted news team.
This is our latest hearing aid, packed with 20th century technology. Why beige? To blend in. You know, so it's almost invisible.
You mean like this?
How did you do that?
Treat your ears to $260 off Eargo 7.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. So you call again and again and again. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 800-LAW-1222. Better yet, call me first. Rob Levine, the heavy hitter. You won't have to make another call to that insurance company. We'll get you paid. I'm attorney Rob Levine, and I have the power of the law. They can't ignore my demands to pay you all the money you deserve.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
At Alpha Dental in Attleboro, the patient experience is everything. We have an amazing team of professionals. The quality of care, continuity of the doctors and hygiene team, along with our state-of-the-art technology, make all the difference. Our team treats you like family, making the experience so different than you may have had somewhere else. At Alpha Dental Centers and our affiliate offices, the world looks better behind a great smile. Alpha Dental Center, convenient locations throughout southeastern Massachusetts and Rhode Island.
We're done.
What about these?
Looks right.
Quick! The Quicker Picker-Upper. One sheet of Bounty is all you need. And Bounty is 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the Quicker Picker-Upper.
Want a worry-free way to kill bugs? Zevo traps use light to attract and trap flying insects with no odor and no mess. They work continuously, so you don't have to. Zevo, people-friendly, bug-deadly.
And now, your ABC6 Storm Tracker meteorologist, Skylar Spindler.
Well, you know, we had the cold front that moved through, and you can see it really defined on this water vapor map. So look at how defined it just moves through the area. Now that passed on through, and that allowed that cold air to just sink in. And that's why we're not warming up too much today, but satellite and radar over the last couple hours, we had some little light clouds that passed through, but we have a lot of sunshine around for now. But we have that 24-hour temperature change this morning. So yesterday morning to this morning, we saw about a 20 degree, some of us almost 30-degree temperature change around the area. But quite a different view as we woke up this morning, and a bit of a rude awakening, I would say, as you got up, because it was like so much colder. So temperatures right now, well, we're in the mid-50s around the area. Some of us getting a little bit warmer. Taunton looking at 58 degrees. Norwood is 60 degrees right now. But again, most of us sitting around the mid-50s. And then we're not going to warm up too much today. But we do have this high-pressure system in place, and that's keeping everything out of the way. So no clouds for as far as we can see until we have the next round of rain that's going to be moving in later. So today, we're looking at those cooler temperatures, but we are going to be mostly sunny throughout the day, and we're going to have those winds out of the north about 5 to 15 miles an hour. So as we head into tomorrow, here's what we can expect. So as you're heading out maybe to a concert tomorrow night, you might catch some clouds tomorrow, but tomorrow's looking pretty good. Saturday is when we have the rain that's going to start to move through. So it moves in through the afternoon, and we have moments of this. So the heavier rain will be moving in after, say, about 10 o'clock at night. So we're expecting the heavier rain to move in the evening hours, and this front will completely push on out by Sunday. So the good news is Sunday's looking pretty good. So this will quickly pass on through, and that'll leave you with a pretty decent day in store on Sunday. Now, rain totals, not too bad. We're probably looking at about a ½ inch. Some of us could see up to an inch of rain from this, which is good. We need it because we've only seen about a ½ inch of rain in the whole entire month of May. But we need to add to the total. So unfortunately, it's coming on the weekend, but we do need the rain. So if you are headed out to the stadium at 6:30, here's the temperatures we're looking at for Friday night. It'll be 60 degrees by Saturday night at 6:30, 61. And again, we've got the rain showers moving in. And then Sunday night, it'll be 66 degrees at 6:30. So not too bad if you're heading out to the stadium, or even if you're doing something else at 6:30 at night. So here's a look at the 7-day forecast. So again, we have that rain that's moving in, but that front quickly pushes out on Sunday. It's out of here. You're going to have a nice afternoon. You can still get some things done. And then by the time we start Monday off, we'll be a little bit cooler. We'll see 68 degrees. And that's just because when that front moves through from all of this, that again, it takes a little bit of time for that air to cool down. So we'll dip down a couple of degrees on Monday, but we're going to be around average temperatures as we end that forecast. All right, Skylar, thank you. Still to come on ABC6 News at noon, the new accounts of the Royals being chased by paparazzi in New York, what the city says, and what reps for Harry and Meghan say about the interaction.
Sometimes, medical mistakes are made that can cause serious injury.
It was clear that things weren't dealt with properly.
It was a misdiagnosis.
My child has cerebral palsy.
It didn't feel right to say it, but I knew.
The procedure was done incorrectly.
I knew things went wrong.
I just wanted the truth.
Tell them you've called D'Oliveira and Associates. They'll help you get the answers and benefits you deserve.
Confidentially and free.
Call D'Oliveira and Associates on the Hurt line right now.
You deserve to say yes.
These are my results. I am so happy.
Yes to confidence.
I'm so happy. I just put this dress on that I haven't worn in over 10 years.
Yes to a new shape.
Look what Sono Bella did for me. Do you see this?
Yes to a new you.
I'm Dr. Elena Vega. Imagine you could remove this much fat from multiple areas all at one time.
Sono Bello's board-certified surgeons use micro-laser technology to safely target and remove your diet-resistant fat cells for good.
I have the flattest tummy that I've had in 25 years.
I'm able to wear things that I never thought I would wear again.
I can wear a little black dress. I feel sexy.
Schedule your free, no-obligation consultation and find out how you can get $250 off instantly. Call 1-888-604-4305 or go to sonobello.com.
Car accident? Now it's even better to know Mike Bottaro. If you've been injured, you need your lawyer to be two things. Somebody you can talk to and who knows what you're going through, and somebody who's got your back, who makes sure the insurance company treats you fairly. Nice to you and tough with them. So call, click, or text the Bottaro Law Firm anytime 24/7, and we'll get started right now. Injured? It's good to know Mike Bottaro. Call 777-7777.
12:21 now to entertainment news, into the latest on Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan Markle, who claim they were aggressively chased through New York City by paparazzi after leaving a gala Tuesday night. Now, witnesses are now talking about what they saw. ABC's Rena Roy has the latest.
We're still learning details of precisely what happened on the streets of New York City Tuesday night after Prince Harry and Duchess Meghan and her mother left a charity event in Manhattan where Meghan was awarded. A spokesperson for the Duke and Duchess of Sussex claimed they were involved in a near-catastrophic car chase due to a ring of highly aggressive paparazzi, saying a relentless pursuit lasting over 2 hours resulted in multiple near collisions involving other drivers on the road, pedestrians, and 2 NYPD officers. After their security detail drove them to a police precinct, the couple entered a yellow cab driven by Sunny Singh, describing the crush of cameras he saw in his part of the journey.
Lights everywhere, flashing.
He tells ABC after getting stuck in traffic, they were swarmed again.
They told me to circle back. They were just about to give me the address to where they were going, right? But the paparazzis came, and then he told me to circle back to the precinct.
So very quickly?
Yeah.
How long were you?
Maybe 10-15 minutes.
One Sussex security member says the chase could have led to fatalities, but the NYPD's statement paints a different level of intensity, describing the Sussex's journey home as challenging as opposed to the Sussex's description of near catastrophic, saying there were numerous photographers that made their transport challenging, but there were no injuries or arrests, with sources telling ABC police interactions with the couple ended within 20 minutes. The mayor called the photographers who chased the couple a bit reckless and irresponsible.
The paparazzis, they want to get the right shot, they want to get the right story. But public safety must always be at the forefront.
Backgrid, who had freelance photographers on the scene, said they had no intention of causing any distress or harm as their only tool was their cameras. Newsweek magazine reports Harry took his own footage of the paparazzi's actions that night and plans to turn it over to the NYPD. Many have drawn comparisons to the car crash that killed Harry's mother, Princess Diana, back in 1997. Harry has openly blamed the paparazzi for her death. Rena Roy, ABC News, New York.
We'll be back after this. Skylar, she's coming back with a look at your afternoon forecast.
You get in a car wreck and call the insurance company and get nowhere. Stop wasting your time. Just make one more call to 800-LAW-1222. I'm attorney Rob Levine, and I have the power of the law.
The heavy hitter is the one for you. Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
You are officially the new captain of Station 19.
When the fire starts to burn.
Oh, this is bad.
We have to evacuate the ballroom. I can't deny what you feel, but I'm getting married today.
What do we do?
And now, the Catherine Fox Award.
The way is not clear.
I told you I loved you, and you pretended not to hear me.
Where do we go from here?
I have changed my entire life to revolve around you.
I never asked you to.
Hey, everyone!
Oh my God.
Where do we go from here?
You just turned this thing into a competition.
Idol's grand finale is live with a star-studded lineup of performances. Ian, Megan, Colin.
We crowned your next American Idol.
Grand finale live Sunday on ABC.
Did you know, unless you treat dandruff regularly, it will keep coming back? Try Head & Shoulders shampoo. Dandruff is caused by irritation to a germ that lives on everyone's scalp. Unlike regular shampoo, Head & Shoulders contains zinc pyrithione, which fights the dandruff-causing germ and helps prevent it from coming back. It's gentle on hair and provides up to 100% dandruff protection, clinically proven. Try Head & Shoulders shampoo and conditioner. For best results, use with every wash. This has been Medifax for Head & Shoulders.
How do you print money legally? Just own an insurance company. They get a payment every month. But if you get injured, they argue about paying you. At Rob Levine & Associates, we use the power of law to get you more than the insurance company wants to pay. Call the heavy hitter.
Call 1-800-LAW-1222.
1226, you can now wear your Kraft mac and cheese. The company is releasing a limited edition frozen aisle sweater. Yep. You believe this is real, okay? It says, as it gets warmer out, you may need something to visit the freezer section to browse for frozen mac and cheese. Thus, the inspiration for the cardigan. We've also been talking about cardigans all week. Okay, it will be available on Amazon for $20. I actually know a very dear friend of mine that might have been the first buyer of that cardigan. And yeah, he's a big lover of Kraft mac and cheese. Are you going to get one?
No, I am not. I will not. All right, let's look at the forecast. Oh gosh. Okay, so we've got rain moving in on the weekend. So the rain moves in on Saturday. That unfortunately is going to be through the night, overnight hours, but that front and rain moves out early Sunday morning, so we should have a nice Sunday left for us. But you know what, for you, 75 by Wednesday.
Yes, that's my day. All right, hey, thanks for joining us for your ABC 6 News at noon. The news continues first at 4, and for news and weather anytime, abc6.com is always on. If you want to see more of this laughter and fun, come join us tomorrow morning. We'll see you then.